Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for joining us today. Ladies and gentlemen, our COVID-19 metrics continue to climb, still reaching levels that we have not seen before. Chatham County's 7-day rolling average of new cases was 204.7 as of August the 9th. This is an all-time high. As of August the 9th, our community transmission index is 767. At the end of July, it was 404, and just 3 weeks ago, on July 15th, that number was 111. The last time we saw a rate that high was in February of 2021. Our positive test percentage has rocketed to 17.4% after being just 3.5% on July the 9th. Have we not figured out this is real? As of August the 9th, nearly 200 people are in Chatham County hospitals with COVID-19, the most ever. Our COVID-19 numbers are trending in the wrong direction, and simply put, until most of us or more of us are vaccinated, we're going to have to continue to wear masks, wash hands, and socially distance when we're around people who are not in our household. I'm certainly very concerned for our healthcare professionals who are now being overburdened again by people who put their lives in danger. Our schools went back into session last week, and certainly our office has received more than our fair share of calls from people who are concerned about young people being sent home or quarantined because of someone being infected in their classes. Well, what would we expect? Until we get more parents vaccinated and more people who can be vaccinated, again, over the age of 12, that's how we prevent our young people from being vaccinated. And so I've been in constant contact with Dr. Levette and the school system to offer whatever help we can give. But our reality is that parents, many parents, unfortunately too many parents, are sending their kids to school sick. And they know that they're sick. They may not know it's COVID, but they know when they send them to school that the child is not feeling well. And so we are asking our parents, please, if your child does not feel well, please keep your child at home. Because when you send that child to school, that sets off an entire chain of events that exponentially affects hundreds of other young people. And so we trust that Dr. Levette and Dr. Buck and the school system will continue to follow the science. As I understand it, although they have acted out of abundance of caution, their contact tracing program is working, which is why parents are getting the calls about kids being quarantined. And so we'll let them do them, and certainly we'll provide support where we can. Savannah's mask mandate still requires people to wear a mask or face covering in the City of Savannah government buildings, hospitals, early learning centers, elementary and secondary institutions, guided tours within a vehicle, and on federally regulated transportation. And I've been out during the week and I've seen a lot of tours going on. I haven't seen enough masks. So we'll start seeing some enforcement in that. They've been warned. All restaurants, grocery stores, retail stores, and pharmacies in the city are strongly encouraged to require their employees to wear a mask while having face-to-face interaction with the public. And we're certainly supportive and asking businesses to require a mask when people come into their establishments, not only for the protection of themselves, but protection of their employees. And of course, anyone entering into the commercial establishment is strongly advised, encouraged to wear a mask. We've been in this place before. As a matter of fact, we're deeper now than we were before. And so I don't want to get into the backs and forths about wearing a mask or not wearing a mask. The numbers speak for themselves. The hospitalizations speak for themselves. And yes, as we've said before, vaccinated people do catch COVID. It's called a breakthrough case. But they tend to get less sick and they tend not to die. And out of the 4.1 million people who have been vaccinated in our state, the number of those that have died is minuscule. And if you look at them individually, it's because of some comorbidity that is there. So my emergency order remains in place until 11:59 on August 24th, and then we'll see 25th, and then we'll see where we go from there. Obviously, as our numbers go up, we might have to take additional actions, and so we're monitoring that daily. We can be, everything we're doing is a reaction to what we see. So the best way to reduce the spread of COVID-19 in our community is just to get the vaccine. And if we want to get out of this, we have to have a better number of those folks in our community being vaccinated. Vaccination is free. Of course, we know it is safe. I have been vaccinated, and we still have plenty of vaccines available. If you're 12 years of age and older, you can visit the family doctor, your pharmacy, a health clinic, or any county health department in the Coastal Health District to get vaccinated. As a reminder, you can get a COVID vaccine on Thursdays from 9 to 3 at the Savannah Fire Headquarters, also known as Station 3 at 121 East Oglethorpe Avenue in downtown Savannah. As you know, this location replaced the vaccine clinic at the Civic Center, and this allows our public health professionals to focus on the increased demand for COVID-19 testing that's available at the Civic Center. Personally, I think that this demand is somewhat backward, because if we have more people being vaccinated than being testing, then there wouldn't be a need for the increased need for testing. So if you can take the time to get tested, you can certainly take the time to be vaccinated. Regardless, if you need the COVID test, you can get one at the Savannah Civic Center Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. And on first and third Saturdays of the month from 8:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. If you need a COVID test, the COVID Health District recommends that you pre-register at covidtestsavannah.org, covidtestsavannah.org, or by calling 912-230-9744, 912-230-9744, but it's not required. And so the Coastal Health District is also hosting several vaccine clinics this week on Saturday, August the 14th, and vaccine teams will be in Forsyth Park from 9 to 1 and at Grayson Stadium from 4 to 7 p.m.